Hello everyone, Squeakerwood HCG. Got me some crazy news going on today. I'm here to tell you, but I'll quit messing with it. Anyway, so it's about 5:13 on Sunday afternoon. I guess everyone's getting ready to watch the Super Bowl. I'm not much of a Super Bowl person, so we're going to go have dinner with my in-laws and just kind of hang out today. I was so surprised. Yesterday I couldn't remember how much of a release I had. Whatever. I'm on day 25 this morning when I woke up. I figured out how much I had released, and I have released 17.4 as of this morning. So, woo! That's awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'm really, really happy about that. I've had some awesome comments and some awesome other people that have been in the same boat as me, which I think that's most of us. You know, we all kind of struggle and go through life. And, you know, I wanted to say that whenever I do tell the little stories that I tell, I'm not trying to make you think that poor pitiful me, because it's far from that. I just want to kind of share things with you guys to maybe it can help you, but it helps myself. But you know, I've had to deal with a lot of things. But before I go into any story today, I wanted to show you a couple things I mentioned the other day about I have always been an insomniac. I can stay up to 4 o'clock in the morning, no problem. And I can get up pretty early, so I can go on lots less sleep than what I need to. So, and I have noticed that whenever I don't sleep, my releases are less, kind of like eating apples. My releases are less whenever I eat apples. So one thing that I do take is, of course, melatonin. And then I don't know if any of you ever have, you know, stress in your life or anything like that. But if you do, I've been taking some 1 before bedtime, 5-HTP, and it is a mood enhancer. So if you battle any kind of depression or anything like that, it helps with that, or, you know, just stress of everyday life. Now, these two things I got at a pharmacy here, and you can also get in a combination of the 5-HTP. This is called Pharma GABA. Now, this one you can take, just say you're having a stressful day. They've got some chewable tablets in this, and you take one, and it should take effect within about 5 minutes. And it just kind of takes the edge off of the stress that you're having at the time. Or you can, and if it doesn't go away, you can take a second one. But I haven't been doing that. I got the problem with the chewables is that they've got sugar in them. And so I got them not realizing, and they tasted wonderful. And then I looked and they had sugar. So I took them back to the store and I groveled. I was like, please take them back. So he took them back. So anyway, I've been taking melatonin. I take the liquid, 3 drops under my tongue. I take 1 5-HTP. I take 2 of the Pharma GABA. And the last thing is called Suntheine or something like that, you know. And I take 2 of these. And what it does is it calms. I don't know if any of you do this, but I can lay down and I rehash everything of the day over and over and over and over. So this also is for mental calmness and relaxation. Now, that also comes in a chewable that works within 5 minutes. 5 minutes, but it has sugar. So I take the combination of these things The last three that I showed you, you can get in a combination tablet. You can take it all at one time. You take it about 20 minutes before you want to go to sleep, and I will tell you something. My husband the other day said he didn't know what happened to me because I just fell asleep, and I was asleep on my stomach, and I fell asleep on my stomach, and I didn't move, and I woke up about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had to get under the cover. So, and you don't wake up groggy, you feel fine, and so just to kind of relax your mind and just relax, because I do not want to take anything prescription. Call me crazy, call me whatever, but I'm just really funny about that stuff, so I just don't do it. What else? I've been sauteing zucchini. Oh my goodness, it is so yummy, yummy. I just spray, not a lot. I just spray, I slice it like the noodles, spray some coconut oil spray lightly over it, salt, pepper, granulated garlic, granulated onion. Cook it till it's almost brown, and it is something mighty special. Also, secret, if any of you have never tried anything from HCG Perfect Portions, I got the hot sauce and the barbecue sauce. It's all made with stevia. They've got spices, everything, and all of it's made with stevia, and it is some good stuff. So if you want to try some of that, good stuff. Okay, so I was thinking earlier, what would I like to share with everyone? So, you know, I could keep going on about the childhood thing, but I don't really want to do that. So I told you the last time that I was here that I dated my my to-be husband. We dated during high school, and we were best friends. We could talk about anything. We had such a good time, and he was just an awesome person. I wanted to, we talked about getting married, but I wanted to get married. I wanted to go to college and, you know, have the dream that everybody has. I mean, my family didn't have the money, so I would have to have a scholarship and all of that. But we still, I mean, my mother was saved, my stepdad, but there was still conflict, and my mother felt like that because I was talking about getting married, that I thought I was too big for my britches, and you know, all that sort of stuff. And so one night we had a big argument, and she told me to call him. I was 18, I was still living at home, and I was still in high school. This was sometime around Christmas, and she told me to call him and tell him that I needed to leave. You know, early days of soberness and all that, I guess, were just not a good time for my mother, but nevertheless. So I called him. He came to town, which is about 50 miles, and we talked all night with my parents, and this was, like I said, about December, and we got married in February. So to say the least, we always used to joke and say it was like the Addams family. Well, it was like the Leave It to Beaver Cleaver married into the Addams family. And it was that drastic. I mean, his mother was a beautiful, awesome. His parents, I still love them to pieces. And they were like Ward and June. And so we got along. Everything was fine. I got pregnant right after we got married. I got married in February, graduated from high school in May, had a D&C the day after I graduated from high school. So, you know, and that was really hard for me at that time because I didn't understand what was going on and all that sort of thing. And so I went to paramedic school. I've been a paramedic since 1986, and I still am currently a paramedic. And I had 2 daughters, as I mentioned that before. My daughters are 27 and 25. And I mean, we went to church. We did all the right things. I homeschooled my kids for, I can't even remember, I want to say 3 to 4 years, and I might not have been that long, but it was a long time. I mean, my daughters could tell you it was a long time. They were coming out of elementary, and I homeschooled them until they were starting in high school. My husband and I did marriage counseling in prison. We went, like I said, we went to church. We did all the things that good Christian families do, but we lived a life of existence. We existed in the same house together, and you know, he would come in from lunch or for dinner or after work, and he would say, I would say, "How was your day?" And he would say, "Fine." I would say, "What would you like for dinner?" He says, "I don't care." So one day, I mean, after 18 years of marriage, I decided that I would stay in bed and see if he noticed. And I stayed in bed for 3 days. And he never said anything. I think about on the third day he came in and said, "Are you going to cook?" And that was about the straw that broke the camel's back, to say the least. I'll quickly, I'm running long, but my grandmother, which was the light of my life, she was my savior. One day, she and I, she got diagnosed with cancer, and I asked her if she was ever happy in her life, and she said no. And I thought, I can't live like this for the rest of my life. And I walked out on my children. I walked out on my husband. I walked out on everybody in my life. Now, after I tell you all the things that my mother had done, that today, you know, I have so many regrets. But again, sometimes we have to forgive people for what they've done to us. And, you know, we have the mama thing, the daddy thing, the this thing, the that thing, and we have all the things. But what happens when it's us? When it's me that caused the problem? My ex-husband of 18 years, it nearly killed him. And, you know, I've had to apologize to him, and we're really good friends today. But, you know, I carried such guilt over the things that I had done. Anyway, I will continue this later. Got my Harley shirt on. Wish I had my bike. It should be here pretty soon, so I'm really excited about that. Anyway, if my daughter's watching, love you, girl. I'll talk to you guys later, and hope you have good releases. I pray to have a good release tomorrow. Anyway, love you guys.